welcome to the Street Angel Show here in the heart of Hollywood. I am Mandelyn Reese, and I'm known as the Street Angel. I run around with wings and posters of positivity all over the country. I've based in LA. I started in LA, but I've been doing it over 5 years all over the place. I go to the airports, red carpets, festivals, and the beach and the grocery stores. So I also do volunteer work, charity support, and donation drives. I just try to get people more unified and reconnected with each other, encourage acts of kindness. So these are some of my posters, like Stop Bullying, Be Kind. And today we have a really amazing guest, James Hawthorn. But before I get into him, I want to just do really quick to say the purpose of my show and thank a sponsor. So the purpose of my show is to help others, to raise people's consciousness, provide amazing content and information and education, also to help my guests that I have who are also trying to change the world and share their story, their mission, and whatever it is that they're doing and accomplishing, recognize them for their efforts. And so really quick, I want to thank a friend and supporter of mine, a sponsor, Leonard Faraday. He's a musician, and he, sponsored a good portion of this show. So thank you for your support. You can check out his music and his Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Go and follow him, support him as well, because I appreciate his support for my show. So let's get into the juicy stuff of today's topic. So I have my guest today, James Hawthorn. Hello.
Hi. Thank you for having me, Mandelyn, and hello everybody out there. Thanks for tuning in and watching.
For sure. So you're with Flicks4Change.
Yes.
So I randomly met him through some friends, and he started talking to me about what he does. And I was like, remember I said to you, oh my gosh, we're so in alignment. I was like, I have to have you on my show. And literally, I booked him for my show. So why don't you tell us what Flicks4Change is?
So Flicks4Change is a film festival with a social conscience. So what does that mean? That means that all the films that we screen feature or include a pressing social issue today. And they're all different genres, too. Everybody thinks documentary when you talk about, film festival, the social conscience. But we're in our second year right now, and we've had comedies that, poke fun at our addiction to social media and to dating apps instead of being right here and now in the present, and claymation, animation, music video, spoken word. And we really like to show people all the different ways that you can bring important issues to light. Me and the founder and president, I'm the festival director, by the way, and me and the founder and president really believe in the power of art and film to change people's minds by reaching them here and here. And when you do that, it creates an environment where you can start to have a conversation about these issues and what to do about them. So the purpose for our festival is really to inspire grassroots activism. We use amazing films and live performance pieces as the catalyst to inspire people and educate them about these issues and get them to want to get involved. We spend a lot of time these days on social media complaining about the government. No matter what side you're on, there's a lot of dissatisfaction with what's going on at the top level.
Always fighting.
Yeah. But what about what we can do at the bottom level, regardless of political ideology? There's certain issues that we can all come together on and say, you know what? Pediatric cancer, homelessness. These are all things that just...
Pollution.
Yeah. If we work together and, there's a lot that we can do from the bottom up. So our goal is to unite, connect difference makers, so nonprofit organizations, celebrity activists, with people that want to make a difference, which is our filmmakers and our audience that, gets so inspired after seeing these films.
Amazing. I mean, it's so important, and I'm so glad you're on this mission because I think we really need more of it. The film industry, movie industry has been around for a very long time, but, you're the only film festival that is devoted to this cause, right?
Yeah, as far as I know, there are other festivals that will show films with a social conscience, but we decided to only show films because we're really big on our mission and what we want to accomplish.
Yeah. So how did it get founded? Where'd the idea come from?
That's a good question. We're actually going to go to the founder and president right now. I told him that we were going to put him on the air, and first, let me zoom out and just say we're both actors. And trying to be an actor in LA can sometimes be challenging, frustrating, and at times unsatisfying. And we wanted to make a bigger difference and, see if we can maybe create, a legacy, leave something bigger, behind by creating something really special. And so he sort of recruited me to come on board and help him. And really quickly, he is actually on set shooting a film, a biopic, about one of the founders of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, Frank Shankwitz, who's going to be on our stage, on our celebrity panel, which is really cool that he's going to come and share his story and comment on the films. And Andrew actually is on set today, and we might get to see him in full costume playing Frank Shankwitz right now. Let's see if we can grab him.
And I will be at the festival as well, so
yes,
I'll be there to support and show my posters and help with the higher consciousness stuff, get people to be kind.
Well, thank you very much for coming and
There's
supporting.
the event flyer.
Yes.
I highly encourage everybody to come and support this this mission. And we have a ticket special. If you're watching this show, if you use a promo code Street Angel, you can bring a friend for free. So basically 2 tickets for the price of 1. Just use promo code Street Angel. Get your tickets to Flicks4Change Film Festival. How many films do you think you're going to be showing?
So the festival is 4 days, November 12th through 15th, and we're going to focus primarily on short films that are under half an hour because we want to bring light to a lot of different issues and show all different kinds of storytelling. However, on one of the nights we will show a feature film. That's still a secret which it's going to be, but we're leaning heavily towards one that focuses on homeless youth, and it's really inspiring. And it was produced by actually a friend of mine, and we were able to get some major celebrities on board to help and be on screen for that, including Halle Berry and Bon Jovi and the artist Jewel. So we're really excited to share that with you, whether it's the feature film or whether it's there in another capacity.
Well, I've actually done some work with homeless youth, and in one of my emails, content photos, I did a sound bath workshop for teens in a shelter. If you want to call your CEO guy,
yeah, let's get Andrew Steele.
Try to get a hold of him. I'll try to show you some pictures.
Let's get Andrew Steele on board right now. We're going to give him a call. Hopefully he's not in the middle of a take right now. Otherwise, it's going to be that's going to be tricky.
Right.
No
well, it's worth a try, I guess. We get bad reception.
Oh, you get
in
bad
here.
reception. Well,
we can show pictures of him.
Yeah, let's show pictures of him.
We have a whole bunch of pictures, so why don't we just pull up whatever you got, guys? Yeah,
this will be great. It'll be a surprise to guest, and I'll kind of narrate, tell you what we're all about. So there's me and Andrew on the Unite for Good red carpet.
What was that event?
Unite for Good is, if you think about sort of an umbrella kind of organization, they have other organizations under them that, they all work together to make change. And they had, Paula Abdul was there to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award, and she's done so much good work in the community across a lot of different socially conscious verticals. And we were just there to support. Here we are at the Flicks4Change office, and we are with the folks from Manila magazine there.
What was that magazine about, or for?
It's for the Filipino community here in Los Angeles and abroad. That last picture, that red carpet picture, was from last year's Flicks4Change. It was our first event, and we call that a successful beta test. We showed 30 films in 3 days.
Oh my goodness!
Across all different topics.
A legit red carpet.
It is. We had
nicely set up. Sometimes you go to some and you're like, "What is this sketchiness?" Yeah, you know what I mean.
I do. I like to joke that we pulled off last year's festival by the skin of our teeth because we did it in 4 months from idea to conception, and
amazing.
The audience
That's a lot
had a blast.
of work.
It was a lot. The audience had a blast. The filmmakers had a blast, and
did you almost have a coronary planning it like that?
That is correct. I'm glad that I come from a fitness background and was exercising regularly I almost did, but it was worth it. Sometimes you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. So that's us shooting our original series, Time for Change. And what we do is we bring on guests like yourself that are actually out in the community doing really good work, to make a difference.
That was actually one of my questions. You used to have your own talk show?
Well, we still do. And,
You still have it.
We shot 15 segments, and we're actually, if you want to watch some of those and see kind of what we're all about and the kinds of difference makers, filmmakers, and people in the nonprofit world that we partner with, and to hear some of their stories, which are really amazing, you're going to want to follow us on Facebook. If you put up that graphic again for where to get the tickets, you can see our handle, our hashtag, which is Flicks4Change, so it's the number 4. Flicks, and you can find us there on Facebook and Instagram. And that's the best way to kind of stay up with exciting announcements for the festival, new celebrities that we've secured that are going to come and be on our panel and support us, and different media outlets that are going to come and be there, and nonprofit partners.
I actually have screenshots of your website and Instagram so people can know what to look for. So there's your Flicks4Change Instagram.
There you go. You see our logo on the top
Go follow
left.
and support everybody. And there's the website, and you can also get the tickets. So
Yep, that's for people that want to be on our email list. So if you want a little deeper dive into, we call it the Captain's Blog or the Captain's Vlog. If you want to hear kind of what's going on behind the scenes, I write a little email that goes out every few weeks just to kind of give people an update as to what's going on. And people that are on that list get the first shot at 2-for-1 tickets, and then your guests and the people that follow us on Facebook and Instagram are next.
Cool.
So that's a little bit about that. Let me see. I want to try to see if we can get.
It might not work because when I was trying to call you earlier, you couldn't hear me. Remember?
It wouldn't do it.
So okay, really quick.
I got him on audio.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get him through. I got pretty good reception, believe it or not.
Okay. But Flicks4Change has been going on for a year, right?
Yes, for 1 year. This is going to be our second year festival. Our last festival was in December. Hey, Andrew. So we're in the radio booth right now, and
we're live streaming to Facebook.
Yes, we are live on my Facebook page, and I think Leah might have us on an Instagram live. Let me see. I want to get you on. I feel so bad. We had Andrew dress up in his full Wishman Frank Shankwitz Highway Patrolman costume for you guys to show you the real deal. And we can't FaceTime him, but I promise you, he looks fantastic. If you go back to one of the pictures of Andrew on the red carpet, you can see what a handsome gentleman he is. And if you can imagine him in a circa 1981 highway patrolman's outfit with a big handlebar mustache and a cowboy hat.
Nice.
We'll let you use your imagination. That's kind of a thing that all storytellers have to do. I guess I don't feel so bad now that I don't have any pants on. He says he doesn't feel so bad since he actually doesn't have any pants on. So, maybe lucky for you guys we couldn't get him on Facebook. Hey, we wanted to answer an earlier question. Tell these folks, Andrew, how Flicks4Change came to pass. You got off the plane in Australia from Australia, and what did you see?
Yeah, well, I basically got off the plane, and the first thing I noticed was how many homeless people there were, whether they're youth, old, elderly, middle-aged. It's the whole gamut of people, and I was moving from Australia to come and chase my dreams as an actor and a musician, and all those amazing things. Very exciting time. I could just see all these. There's so many people on the street that their dream was to have a pillow to sleep at night, or some warmth, it was incredible to me to see how much poverty there is, and what could I do, and obviously everyone's trying to do their own thing for themselves, but it's the moments that you can kind of sit back and go, what other things at my that are at my fingertips that I can give back, and whether that's time, whether that's money, whether that's just being somebody to listen to somebody else, or to say hello, to make eye contact with somebody that you're walking past in the street, who often people, avert their eyes because they're afraid they're going to go ask for $1, which we could afford to give them, but it's just that's how we've been kind of programmed in society to kind of look after ourselves. But it's that moment that you give a stranger 10 seconds of your time, tell them a little story, something that you never know what magic is around the corner.
Hey, thank you. Thank you, Andrew. I'm getting the 1 minute sign here from our producers, but I just wanted to share that with you guys that were listening, because we're really doing this because we want to create a community of we call ourselves millennials making a difference, because our staff is all millennials, and we want our generation to leave a legacy behind. And in the spirit of something that John F. Kennedy once said, ask not what your country or other people can do for you, ask what you can do for them. And if you guys want to step up and be a part of, making real positive social change in a real way, we invite you to come out to our event and join our community. And aside from that, it's going to be a really fun event. We're going to have a red carpet, live music, live performance pieces. It's at a brewery, so you can have, kick back and have a nice beer. And we're going to have some incredible celebrities on stage and heads of nonprofit, the people that are actually making a difference. So if you guys want to come and be a part of that and meet some awesome folks that are doing really incredible things, we encourage you to come out and join us. And one more time with that code, if you go on to that code, I wouldn't delay, because we only have a limited number of 2-for-1 tickets available before they go up to their regular full price. So take advantage of that and bring a friend, or come for 2 nights for the price of 1. We'd really love to have you there. This isn't just our thing. It's your thing. It's your community. And can't wait to see you there.
Well, we're going to have you talk some more after the quick break.
Oh, great. Okay, sorry. I thought that was it. Well,
no, yeah, we got more. But
So we
I
did
do
the
want to
end
say before we go to commercial, I'm so glad I met you guys. It's so incredibly refreshing to meet some males in the industry who actually are like really interested in opening consciousness like this. And only being around for a year, being fresh and new kids on the block with it. Like, I really want to help, collaborate. And so we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to talk more when we come back.
LA Street Angel, called to heal these streets.
Hi, I'm Moxie.
And I'm Nicole, and we're the ladies of Suicide Girls Radio, the world's leading BYOB radio show. Pour a glass of your favorite tipple and tune in on Wednesday nights between 8 and 9 p.m. as we discuss life, liberty, and the pursuit of free nipples. Oh, just flash it would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? People think flashing your tits is easy, right? And it's actually kind of hard.
Jason Stewart here for Zinna TV. On the show Absolutely Jason Stewart every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Big guests, everyone from the gayest to gay to the straightest to straight. David, what was his name?
He's absolutely Jason, he's absolutely gay, he'll absolutely brighten up. LA Street Angel, called to heal these streets, wipe away the...
All right, welcome back to the Street Angel Show here in the heart of Hollywood. I'm Mandelyn Reese. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the fans who are liking and commenting. I appreciate your support. And I've been talking with James Hawthorn about his Flicks4Change film festival coming up in November. It's been going on, for a year. In the background, they're working on events and featuring really higher consciousness films and issues. So we still have more pictures we want to go through. We have about 6 minutes.
Oh, cool.
So anything you want to say about some of these pictures? Just
there's our team. A few members of our team. We have these massive whiteboard sessions over at WeWork on La Brea, and we look at in the very beginning we were trying to decide what is our brand and who are we? What makes us different from all the other film festivals? And authenticity is big, and that means allowing people to see our vulnerability. When you're building something from the ground up, it's hard, and we don't have it all figured out. We're certainly not polished, but boy, do we put on a great event.
Yeah.
But authentic was a big one for us.
You just got to learn as you go, It's
you
and you
sure
get better
do.
every time. So
Leap and a net will appear. You were talking a little bit about some Buddhist healings and things as well, and that's one of my favorite Buddhist sayings. And then motivational was one rather than inspirational. We really hope to motivate people to ask how they can get involved and to make their own lives and their own communities better. And then the third one is one that we changed over time, initially it was controversial, but we're not trying to create controversy. We just want to have honesty and transparency. And what you're going to find on our panel is that we're going to have people of differing political ideologies on stage together that might have very different ideas about what we do to move the needle on some of these important social issues. And that's important, in reaching out to some potential partners. Some folks were a little bit wary of joining with us because they hear Socially Conscious Film Festival and they hear tree hugging liberal. and while, a lot of us are, you don't have to agree with us to be with us. And frankly, if people of differing political ideologies can't come together to talk about the issues, real change isn't possible. Just a quick aside from that about what that really means. A lot of people were so surprised by the outcome of the last election, and I think about why was that? How did it take so many people by surprise? And I think the answer is because people that didn't agree with each other weren't talking with one another. There was self-segregation, and we really need to come together. When you look at some of the riots that happened in Charlottesville, and it's almost like we took a step back. And I think that conversation needs to start again. And that's something that I know Andrew, who's still on the line with us, by the way, can say is so important to our festival. We have a discussion section after we show the films with the filmmakers themselves, the celebrity activists, the heads of nonprofits, and with the news, the media. And we say, so what do we do about this now?
I gotta say, one of my posters I've been going out with actually says, let's all work together for the good of all. So, I totally agree with what you're saying, because that's the whole point of what I'm doing, and what you're doing is raise people's consciousness, opens minds, get more unity, work together, and so for good changes. Can we go through some more pictures, maybe, since we just got 2 minutes left?
Oh, this is a fun one. Every once in a while I get called to do a little hosting, and this is on a show called Diversity and Inclusion Television. There we are on the red carpet. There's Andrew Steele with star Hacksaw Ridge, Luke Bracey, who was with us last year. We have some great celebs coming this year. We have my dear friend Marcy Miller, who's a series reg on Days of Our Lives. We have Clayne Crawford, series regular on Lethal Weapon, and we also have Academy Award nominee and Emmy-winning Sally Kirkland, which is really cool. So those are some of the folks that you can get to meet.
You may well have one of my co-stars in Wishman, Bruce Davidson, who's a Golden Globe winner and Academy Award nominee. And I was just on set today with Danny Trejo, also in the film. So I think there's a really great chance he's managing a group of female singers, and they've got a song which is about veterans. So I think they're going to be playing that as well, which is a really great.
That's super exciting, man. And every day we have awesome announcements and things that come up that just keep our team fueled and on fire. And make sure you follow us on Instagram and Facebook so you can be a part of this
website
growth
again?
That's happening. We have
Flicks4Change, FLICKS.
Oh, they got a graphic, buddy. They are on it.
And the event page. And
there it is. There's the poster. So Flicks4Change is our handle on Facebook and Insta. And right now Andrew's calling from set in Arizona. I have a personal training business, and I'm an actor myself. Had an audition earlier today. And the one thing I want to leave you guys with is get involved. You're never too busy to live
Join
your
the
best
movement.
life. Yeah, Flicks4Change is a community, it's a movement, and the film festival is just a vehicle by which we give filmmakers a platform to have their voices heard, and we give you an opportunity to really do something awesome in your own lives and in your community. So can't wait to see you there. And
thank you, James, for
thank you,
coming.
Mandelyn, for having us.
Yeah, for showing everything that you've got going on. I'm excited to be a part of it and work together. And you can always follow me too, The Street Angel on Instagram. Look for me on Facebook and support my cause as well. We're all trying to work together for the greater good here in the heart of Hollywood, which is where the trend city is. So let's make it a good trend, okay? So thank you, everybody, for watching and being a part of this mission. And goodbye, everybody.
Hey, Mandelyn, thank you. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Street